Today and every day, it is the army that keeps us safe. Let us not make it about what they do, but the sacrifice they make. Hi all, I am Nitya of Standard 10. Army Day is celebrated on January 15 every year to honor the soldiers of the country who set the greatest example of selfless sacrifice and brotherhood, and more than anything, the love for the country. The Indian Army is the most powerful militaries of the world, competing with superpowers like the US, Russia and China. It is celebrated every year in India in recognition of the Field Marshal Contendera M. Cariappa's taking over as the first Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army from Francis Boucher, the last Commander-in-Chief of India, on 15th January 1949. The day is celebrated in the form of parades and other military shows in the national capital New Delhi as well as in all other headquarters. On 15th January 2021, India celebrated its 73rd Indian Army Day in New Delhi. Army Day marks a day to salute the valiant soldiers who sacrificed their lives to protect the country and its citizens.
ओ रांझनवे तेरी सांसों पे थोड़ा सा वतन का भी हक था, ना देख मुझे यूं मुड़ मुड़ के, तेरा मेरा साथ यहीं तक था। ये तेरी ज़मीं तेरे खून से ही तो सजती संवरती है रांझे, तेरे इश्क की मैं हकदार नहीं, तेरे हीर तो धरती है रांझे। तेरी मिट्टी मैं मिल जावा गुल बन के, मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरी खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। ए मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सो दर्द सहे, महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे। ए मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरे नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। तेरी मिट्टी मैं मिल जावा गुल बन के, मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरी फसलों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू।
Hey all, my name is Krishna Priya and I'm going to speak about Indian Army Day. Indian Army Day is celebrated every year on 15th of January since it was the day when the last British Commander-in-Chief, General Sir Francis Butcher, was replaced by the first Indian Commander-in-Chief of the Indian Army, Field Marshal Contendera M. Cariappa, in the year 1949. After the independence of India, Indian Army Day is an important milestone since it signifies India taking control of its defences. The Indian Army always reminds us of the strong, disciplined, courageous and brave men and women who risk their lives at every hour for the love of their country. When we complain about how worse life has become due to the crisis, the people in the Indian Army stand firm and complain about nothing even though they know that any moment might be their last. They too have loved ones at home, they too have a family, but they chose the love of their country over everything else, even above their own life. To celebrate and honor every soldier, Indian Army Day is celebrated. India celebrated its 75th Indian Army Day in this year 2022. To pay tribute to the selfless soldier on the occasion of Indian Army Day, the headquarters of the Indian Armed Forces celebrates Indian Army Day. The parades are held in the capital at Amar Jawan Jyoti at India Gate. Medals for gallantry are awarded. Sena medals and gallantry medals are awarded to the brave soldiers. The awardees of Paramveer Chakra and Ashok Chakra, the highest honor for bravery, participates in the Army Day parade every year. The armed forces of India are at the highest level of excellence, but still they strive to do better. If not in battlefields, they help out the ordinary citizens of India with anything they can. They are present during disaster control missions and rescue missions. The armed forces of India are widely consist of three parts: the Indian Army, the Indian Air Force and the Indian Navy. There are gallant combat display and the display of defense machinery during the parade. Indian Army Day is just a small way of saying thank you to the soldiers who carry out every problematic task with a smile. The Indian Army is among finest in the world. The enemies of India tremble at their thought. Indian Army makes us feel proud to be Indian. Their sacrifices are unparalleled. There exists a strong sense of family among every Indian soldiers. They are our family. We can never gauge the difficulty of the task of the Indian Armed Force. They are always working discreetly, happy to remain in the background and happy to be of help. Jawans are martyred in day-to-day combats to protect us, and we can't even remember their names. The least we can do as citizens is to celebrate 15th of January to acknowledge all the soldiers out there. Thank you.
A good memory sits the innumerable events that make up a life, threads them along with key themes, imbibes them with feelings and emotions. India is observing the 74th Army Day today. We have a special guest to rekindle his memories who made supreme sacrifices in service of the nation for 17 years. He is none other than ex-veteran soldier Teche. We welcome you, sir.
ഞാൻ 1954 ഡിസംബർ 14 ആർമിയിൽ ചേർന്നത്. എനിക്ക് അന്ന് 18 വയസ്സായിരുന്നു. ജബൽപൂരിലാണ് ഞങ്ങളുടെ ബേസിക് ട്രെയിനിങ്. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ ഡൽഹിക്ക് പോസ്റ്റിൽ പോയി. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഞാൻ ഡൽഹിക്ക് പോസ്റ്റിൽ പോയി. അവിടെ 5 വർഷം കഴിച്ചുകൂട്ടി. സ്വാതന്ത്ര്യ പരേഡിലും പങ്കെടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഇന്ത്യ ചൈന യുദ്ധത്തിലും പാകിസ്ഥാൻ യുദ്ധത്തിലും പങ്കെടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ 17 വർഷത്തോളം സേവനം ചെയ്തു. 1970 ആഗസ്റ്റ് 29 ജമ്മു കാശ്മീരിൽ നിന്ന് റിട്ടയർ ചെയ്തത്. ജനറൽ ID വർമ്മ, ജനറൽ RM ഭട്ര, മാനക്ഷ എന്നിവരുടെ കൂടെ ഞാൻ ജോലി ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഡ്രൈവറായിട്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ജോലി ചെയ്തിരുന്നത്.
मरे तेरे गौर में चल रहे आंख खुली मत वालों की. जहाँ सुमत पे तेरी आंचाई जिस्मों ने मिलके कसम खाई ना सोएंगे एक पल के लिए आंखों में नींदें लौट आई.
था हम लड़ते सीना तान के। जानबाज हम हिंदुस्तान के, मोहताज नहीं पहचान के, हम शेर तेरे गलवान के। बिस्तर पे पले चट्टान के, हम आदि है बलिदान के, हम शेर तेरे गलवान के। हम शेर तेरे गलवान के। धड़कन में मेरे तन मन में, मेरी सोच में तू आबाद रहे। तू मेरे बदन सबसे पहले, मेरे सब कुछ तेरे बाद रहे। मैं जाऊं अगर तेरे खातिर मर, मेरे मौत मुझ पे नास करे। मेरे मौत मुझ पे नास करे। हम दर्द
peacefully in our beds at night only because rough men stand ready to fight on our behalf. The whole India is proud of our valiant soldiers. Let me conclude by reciting a heart-touching poem by a soldier. If I die in a war zone, box me up and send me home. Put my medals on my chest. Tell my mom I did my best. Tell my dad not to bow. He won't get tension from me now. Tell my brother to study perfectly. Keys of my bike will be his permanently. Tell my sis not to be upset. Her brow will not rise after this sunset. Tell my love not to cry, because I am a soldier born to die. My army, my lovely India, always be prosperous till this earth remains. Jai Hind.